All right, welcome back to the Lot of Lorcana YouTube channel, where my motto is I'm just a nerd who spends way too much money on cardboard. And in continuing with that theme,
we spend too much money on cardboard, and we're both nerds.
That's true. I was going to take the blame, but that didn't work. But I appreciate the honesty. So I definitely spend too much money on cardboard. We definitely spend too much money on cardboard. So maybe don't do this at home. I don't know if that's a warning or not. All joking aside, we don't spend anything more than what we actually can afford. This fits within our, we'll say, budget, for lack of a better word with that. So we're just doing what we enjoy doing on this. So along those lines, we have box 4. Finally, it's here. I'm super excited to be able to do this. It's been way too long since I've been able to open some cards. We also have another case of Fabled in as of today. So we're going to open 8 boxes of Fabled. I think if that's what we like in terms of content-wise, 8 boxes per set, we'll probably keep that going in the future. Assuming we're able to get product, there's availability, all that sort of stuff, right? So I think that covers most everything about what we're doing today. We have the previous enchanted cards from box 2 and 3. This is of the same case. Are we going to hit another enchanted in here? Of course not. We're going to hit the iconic card, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure.
Definitely.
We'll see. So we are opening the box on camera because I think when we realized in testing is that the filters are set up, which I spent quite a bit of time trying to figure out, that you shouldn't hear the plastic opening on camera. Same thing with the packs, which is always very annoying for me. I have sensitivities to sound sometimes. So hopefully I'm correct in that, and we can continue doing that. Last plug I'll have is start checking out the Instagram account that we have. It's still a lot of Lorcana. Same thing on basically every social media that we use. We don't use Twitter. We don't use TikTok. We're never using those. So if you, for some reason, that someone has an account with that name, it is not us. 100% guarantee will never be us on that. So we are adding more stuff to the Instagram account. The plan is to add like behind the scenes, especially for like vending. There's a surprising amount of work that goes into vending, especially with all the cards, sealed product, packing up, stuff like that. And I want to start maybe doing spoilers on the Instagram account. Maybe. I'm considering that right now. So if there's something big in box 4, you might see that ahead of time on Instagram if you're following over there. So please check that out. All right, let's get these out of the way. We have our sleeves. We have our top loaders. We have maybe a means to open this up. Nope. We do not. Let's try that again.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult. I have scissors here, but I try not to use sharp objects as much. We'll see if that gets caught on camera. If it does, we'll probably do editing in the future, so we don't have that sound. Here, let me take that. All right, so we have this. I'll try to do this upside down. I'm not the best at functioning upside down, but the way the camera's set up, that's what we have going on here. I think it's more important to take care of the cards. I guess while we're pulling these out, that is kind of a big thing that we got going on with the TCG player, and something that I'm hoping is a bit more unique with what we're able to do. I think going forward, especially from Reign of Jafar into Fabled onto what Whispers in the Well, I think is the next set. I think for the cards that we're selling on TCG Player, we do have a TCG Player account. Same thing, a lot of Lorcana there. It should be, one of the few places where you can see every card that is pulled live on camera. So if there's that enchanted card, you can see us pull it live. You know exactly where it came from. You'll see us put it into sleeves right away. And if you want to buy it, assuming we want to sell it, then you can get it at TCG Player. If it doesn't happen there, sometimes we bring things in person to card shows as well. Let's go ahead and count these, make sure we're good. I have 12.
Yep.
All right, perfect.
You go on first?
Yeah, I'll go and open up first. Sorry, I'm going to turn these. So I'll turn this here, and hopefully everything looks fine on camera. Yeah.
I'm right there.
Yeah, I'll operate as best I can in this. Just a little cramped, but it's fine.
Well, normally the pile of packs is not on camera.
That is true, yeah. No. But yeah, I think TCG Player, it's a great place to be able to get the cards you're looking for, especially specific ones. We're going to go through these cards a bit quicker because at this point, you have seen all of the base level cards, I assume. So I'm going to move these off to the side.
You need to come towards me.
Towards you.
There
Did I hit
you go.
the first rare right? I think I did. This should be an uncommon here. I did.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. But yeah, TCG Player doesn't usually have photos with a lot of stuff. And so while we're not going to be taking photos of the cards, you can at least see it here. So we got a rare. We got another rare. I think both of these are reprints, if I recall correctly. Nothing too special, and we'll see what gets.
Move this out of your way.
That is a start to box 4.
Ooh.
All right. So hopefully that shows up right. Yeah. So that is a foil Maleficent Monstrous Dragon. This is a reprint from set 1. It's also actually a D23 Expo card. So, all right, legendary foil to start off.
The foiling in her mouth is
Oh, yeah.
kind of crazy.
I don't know if we can catch that. It shows up a little bit. Really nice. All right.
Yeah, okay.
So maybe I'll move the packs off to the side because I do want to keep the cards that are of interest on the table, assuming the glare isn't too bad. I am working on getting the lighting changed in this room. Actually trying to get a quote out to change the lighting, but so far haven't actually gotten a final quote yet. So I'm doing my best here, but we're making upgrades incremental as best we can for this stuff, and hopefully you are appreciating that and enjoying the quality of the videos.
I'm trying.
It's harder than you think to try to get cards open on camera and go through that. Yeah. It takes a little bit getting used to.
I'm curious if we have
I'm going to go and get the next one started. Oh, if we have a duplicate pack, because it started with Max Goof. It's a good eye.
hard to tell.
Mm-hmm.
I think we did.
Oh, yeah, it's just looking like that.
Continuity.
Yeah, it was in my last slot, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was in the first slot.
Yeah. All right. Well, we have a Bell Accomplished Mystic, so we see that one right away. I'm opening the other pack right now.
I love this card.
Yeah, I know. The Enchanted, there actually is a PSA 10 Enchanted up for sale on eBay right now. I think there's like 2 or 3 days left in the auction for it.
For the Bell?
For the Bell, yeah, the Enchanted version of it. So if you watched the video most recently, I think, at least at the time we're going to upload this, it's the update to the Princess challenge that I've been setting for myself. That Bell is definitely one of them. I already have 2 bells, so I really hope I don't end up buying 3, but I wouldn't put it past me.
I think that Bell might be my first slab in my personal collection.
Oh, that's exciting. So if you've ever noticed the background around here, and at some point I probably should do an update to it. I may skip this pack common foil, nothing crazy here. So if you ever notice the back wall that we have going on here, it is intentional in how it's set up. So obviously I do have the Stitch banner. The doc got that for me as a gift. It's awesome. I absolutely love that. It's a great piece because everyone knows I love Stitch. Around that on the left and right are the legendary foils from chapter 1, all in a PSA 10. And then on this side...
And you put a rare in the common pile.
Oh yeah, I did. Let me grab that. On this side, I have where the Princess Challenge is going. But on this side, the slabs up there are actually cards that the doc and I have pulled together that we ended up keeping and grading ourselves. So, I'll stop talking here. We got Robin Hood, Champion of Sherwood, Legendary. So we're already at 2 Legendaries, including the Legendary Foil. Super meta relevant card. The price on this card was, upside down common foil. I didn't have that though. Mine was right side up. So, all right, so upside down common foil again, but meta relevant card with the Robin Hood Champion of Sherwood. When Fabled leaks were coming out, if you were paying attention to that, the price on this card jumped dramatically from it. I don't know what it's trending at currently. I've also noticed some kind of weirdness in the market is I don't fully understand. For me, cards are cards. Okay, so if it's a base, it's a foil, or it's an enchanted. If I'm playing with it, I'm going to move that to the side. I don't like that. I'm going to play with the base because it does the same thing, right? But I have definitely noticed that among these legendaries, the first chapter cards sell for more than the Fabled Legendary of the exact same rarity, assuming, they're not either both foil or both non-foil with it. I don't exactly know why that is, but it is definitely something that I have observed in the market on that. So I'm sure this Robin Hood Champion of Sherwood isn't as expensive as this would be Inklands, if I recall correctly. Into the Inklands set 3 is from the original printing of Robin Hood Champion of Sherwood. I know I've said it before that I always am really positive when it comes to the enchanted cards and how they look. I can say that while I love the artwork for the Robin Hood Champion of Sherwood, the enchanted form of that is a little bit disappointing for me. He's just basically standing there with weapon in hand, I think, but there's really nothing, no movement going on with it. So, all right, we got Phil. We got our first super rare, which is Ursula. Interesting here. And then do we have upside down common foil? That I'm not surprised with it. So
why?
I don't know.
I want to know if there's going to be upside down common foils in
the next case.
In the next case, yeah.
Honestly, I'm kind of hoping so. So
you're hoping so. You're hoping it's a prevalent thing.
Yeah.
It's because it's entertaining.
It is. Going back though, I say that because with the enchanted, I like movements in cards, but don't take that into me saying that the card is bad or that the artwork is bad. The artwork's on Enchanted, the artworks on all these cards is still amazing.
I missed.
And it is still something way better than what I could ever do. So I'm not going to actually criticize. I'll just have favorites, that things I like, and then things I like more. It's kind of like the We Rate Dog system. We got rare and super rare into upside down common foil. Yep, sounds about right. So if you're not familiar with We Rate Dogs, they are professional dog raters. Every dog is basically an 11 or 12 out of a scale of a 10, including the bestest of all the dogs going all the way up to a 15 out of 10. That's kind of where I'm at with the artwork on these things. Like, I don't think there's bad art in Lorcana. There's just some art that I like more than others. And I want to keep it positive as well, too. People work very hard on these cards, and everyone has different tastes with the cards that they like as well. So, all right. Are we going to get another common foil again? We started off strong.
Wait, can I?
Yeah. What do we have going on? I'll pause here. What do you see?
So the... Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to call it flavor text. I don't know what to call it.
We're going to go flavor text.
On the bottom here is the glow of the lore in the flood caught her eye. The spell book, she cried. Don't let it get away. I wonder if that means she's the big bad guy for this next bunch of sets.
Oh, so that's interesting. So what the doc is talking about is in sets 4 and sets 8, it was the villain set. So in set 4, it was Ursula's Return, and then set 8 is Rain and Jafar. 2 points don't exactly make a pattern, but it does seem likely that set 12 will be the next villain set. And so the prediction is that the Queen of Hearts is going to be the villain in set 12?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think current estimates are saying that it's going to be Hades.
What is saying? What is that?
People are currently speculating that Hades will be the next.
So this is a good rare. This card, I think, is worth a few dollars as a rare because it's super meta relevant right now.
Mm-hmm.
I would guess Hades as well as the next villain. Queen of Hearts, that would be a good one where no one would really see that coming, I think. And we got another common foil. But it's a Stitch, though, so that's okay. I can be happy with getting a Stitch. I think we did pull the Epic Stitch on this as well, so...
I don't think so, yeah.
I'm pretty sure we have that because I was really excited for that one. I do hope they keep that pattern going, or at least have villain sets like that.
I think they said that for the first one in every, I don't know what to call it.
Cycle?
Cycle, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll call it cycle.
Okay.
First one in every cycle is like a base set. And then 2 and 3, I think, are lore. Like they advance the story of Lorcana.
Okay. Which, if you don't know, there is a story, and there was a big spoiler that came out about that recently, but we'll talk about that later, maybe.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm assuming that the fourth of each cycle is the villain.
Yeah, I think I've made that assumption as well. I'm pretty sure others will say others as in Reddit have made that as well too.
I think it's the official Discord.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, all right. So we got a legendary foil, we got a legendary, and if you're paying attention at home, that logo right there is the epic card. Will we get a repeat of epic, or is it going to be something different? Let's find out in 3, 2, 1. Pegasus! I know you love that card. You love baby Pegasus.
I love this card so much.
That is so cute.
The other card in competition for my first slab in my personal collection.
First graded card.
First graded card is this card as an enchanted, which isn't a enchanted you can pull. It is, I think, a prize for one of the competitions.
That's pretty rough to try to get a hold of. So, all right, I'll hold it like this. Yeah, you can see the foiling. So cute. It's such a cute card. Yeah, the enchanted version of it is also fantastic as well, too. So, yeah. All right. So, first epic of the box. So far, it's going good. I don't think we're going to have anything as crazy as box 3 happen this time around. It's, already checking out to be not that way. I was not joking for anyone who follows other social media and stuff. We have been opening packs since the first chapter. In fact, I still remember what the first enchanted card that we pulled together, the doc pulled it, it was Maui Hero to All Enchanted. We have opened boxes in every set. We have never had something like that happen before in a box opening. It was just really cool. So hopefully I'm on camera here now. All right. We got more reprint. Rare. Oh, power line though. I was hoping it'd be the super rare. And common foil. All right. Nothing super exciting for me here. That's okay. These are, joint owned collections and stuff. And we are in our master set quest. Not having a repeat with the epic is always super nice to have. Because we have not had a repeat epic yet in the 4 boxes, which is really cool. I have to assume that's not intentional for a case, but maybe it is. I don't actually know. There's really no way for me to know something like that.
The user-generated odds say that there's about a 20%. Is it 20%? There's some percentage of box or cases that have 2 enchantments in them.
Well, technically it's true. 0 is a percent, to quote the Simpsons.
Yeah, that is technically true, yes.
But yes, there are, we know that just anecdotally, just from our own evidence, we have pulled, I think, 3 different cases now that have had 2 enchanteds in the case. So, Cruella de Vil, legendary, I think we have that one, but we're at 3 legendaries, including the legendary foil plus an epic, and even a foil rare with the Queen. Very nice.
Queen.
It's a good box. This case, I'm not going to try to use slang that younger generations do because I'm an old man. It's been exciting. It's been fantastic. It's been great. Maybe I'll pull up a thesaurus at some point and come up with other words in there. But there's a certain slang you're never going to hear me say. At least you'll never hear me say it correctly. So if you do hear me say slang, I assure you it'll be used incorrectly. All right, what do we got? We got a rare. We got Phil again. He's back. So I said before, I use Phil in I'll call it a meme deck. It uses Rockstar Stitch and Phil to just get as many heroes out as possible to win lore. Sometimes it works. When it does, it's absolutely hilarious and it's a lot of fun. But most of the time, it doesn't quite work. And we got an uncommon foil. Then we got the Dumbo. I don't think we've seen that one before, but that's really cute.
That's really cute.
All right. Okay. Moving on.
These ones have a bit more of a slit along the seam here, and maybe I'm a little bit easier to open, assuming I can not tear it.
That's good.
Yeah. First, when I tried to do it, though, it just tore. And then made the whole thing harder to open.
Yeah, so as of recording this, we just finished up our 3rd time vending. Oh, we maybe skipped a rare. The Jasmine, yep, we did skip a rare. All right. I don't think we've seen that one. Well, we've seen that one before, but that's also the Enchanted that we have.
Yeah.
Both good artworks.
Actually,
you wanted to, yeah.
So I do want to show this. So we were talking about the Ariel in one of the previous boxes about how they're different points in time. This is also a different point in time.
Make your bets as to which one is the before and which one's the after. I think this is before, but I don't know. I never pole vaulted, and I'm not intending on doing that. So if you are a pole vaulter, awesome. That's super cool. Let me know about it. But which one's more likely to be the before? Which one's more likely to be the after?
As someone who's done a lot of track, I am not answering.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, yeah, what you did, shot put?
Shot put, discus, and sprinting.
All right. That's good. Non-upside down common foil. That's basically a hit, right?
Yeah.
Nah, not quite. All right, let's move this over to the side. Oh, also, we did have vending, this past weekend. We did have Jasmine there, but I think we have decided that we're not going to sell that Jasmine. We are going to grade it. And if you watch the Princess Challenge update that I have, I did not bid on the Jasmine Desert Warrior auctions that were recently ending. We did decide that we'll keep the Jasmine for our personal collection if it comes back at 9, 10, whatever. But I'm going to get the... Oh, it's not just...
Strategist.
Yeah, Steady Strategist, I think. One with the tiger, which I forgot his name as well, too. But I like animals, so... Mm-hmm. I'm going to get that one in a PSA 10. So hopefully it's not super expensive, but right now it is. So I think the regular Jasmine Enchanted of that one is still like $120 somewhere in there. So the PSA 10 is not going to be cheap. So I think we did back-to-back sets. We pulled the Enchanted Jasmine, which is strange. I mean, I guess if I had a nickel, like it would only have 10 cents, but it's strange that it happened twice still, right? Still pretty cool. I would have preferred if we had pulled the Lion King Enchanted from each set, but that's what we have the other case for, because we're going to pull either Scar or the Circle of Life.
Oh, I think that Scar is going for a lot right now.
Don't tell me that. Thankfully, I didn't set up it has to be a PSA 10 for the Lion King. I can buy ungraded, send it in for grading, whatever comes back in, I'm happy with. But
yeah, can I get this correct? Because I keep getting it wrong.
Yes. First try. Mm-hmm. Good job.
Okay.
Super rare.
Another Ursula.
Mm-hmm.
And a not upside down.
Foiled Jafar, common.
Mm-hmm.
So fun fact about the princess is that, as we said before, there is a Ursula with the princess tag, but it's not enchanted.
That one's only like, what, an uncommon?
Yeah, it's either an uncommon or a common. It's nothing crazy or anything, so it's not going to be added to the princess challenge. Also, I still think Doug from Up should be a princess, but we'll see. All right, so we're starting off with the legendary.
No, Doug from Up should be a hero, so you can play him in your...
He's already a hero.
Oh, well, yeah, I know, but he should have the hero tag so you can play him in the Rockstar Stitch deck.
I could dual use, right? Because I could do Churn a Dog.
Yeah.
And then I could do Rockstar Stitch Hero.
Do you have Stitch in your Churn a Dog?
I think I have New Dog as a possibility because...
It says New Dog.
Yeah. He's a dog.
And the
super rare.
Quote there says
he used to be a border collie. Yeah. Well, my favorite flavor text of all of Lorcana. All right, 2 super rares. Hoping to get a legendary there, but I do like this Mulan. I think this one does not have an enchanted, right? Because Mulan only has 1 enchanted, which just came out in this set.
Oh yeah.
Which
the blue one.
Yep.
Right? Or is it green?
It's like, no, I think it's blue, and I think it's something Diplomat.
We pulled the non-enchanted already.
But it means that's the one I got to get from Mulan. And I still would love feedback about whether or not the Minnie Mouse counts.
Oh, no.
Because the logo is different.
Yeah, the logo is different. And if you said that the Vanellope 223 doesn't count, then... obviously, Minnie doesn't count.
So it's not the foiling that matters, it's the logo. And if the logo is different, it's not the same. Mm-hmm. I don't know if I'm going to allow that.
Based off your own rules.
Yeah, I know.
I want to say that if we pull the iconic Minnie, you do have to get it graded and you do have to put it in your Princess Challenge.
What if it doesn't come back as a 10?
Too bad. It's an iconic. It doesn't have the enchanted. All the enchanteds have to be 10.
It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't have to fit the rule. That's true. All right, we got Mickey Mouse, former legendary, now super rare, and upside down common foil. Have you noticed that your foil? I know you've had. Now there's no consistency to this. It's weird. I don't get it, but
to be fair, I did shuffle the packs first.
Okay. Sure, maybe that matters or not. All right, we got our first rare. We got another rare. The Sisu, little Sisu, big Sisu, I think is going out of rotation. And non-upside down, Maid Mariam, common foil. All right, come on, let's hit something exciting. It's been a few packs since we've had something cool. Last one was what, the Pegasus, I think? Yeah.
I think so.
All right. Hey, we can still hit last pack magic, and we know last pack magic is real. If you watch box 3, you know it. If you haven't watched box 3, watch that one.
Oh, what did I just do?
Oh God. Box 3 is ridiculous.
I have destroyed this pack. Box 3 is kind of crazy.
Kind of crazy. Enchanted. Oh, never mind. Spoilers. No, it already came out. Like, yeah, exactly.
Spoiler for the previous episode.
Snape kills Dumbledore. If you don't know that.
No, that's an actual spoiler.
It's not a spoiler. The movies, the books came out when?
I don't know. A long time ago.
Did you know that Darth Vader was Luke Skywalker's father?
I don't think I did before I saw it in the movie.
Well, that's good. They say that's awesome. But, that's, I think 50. Oh, all right. That's, so not a legendary, but still a very valuable card. Super meta relevant. I think that's going in the top loader. That'll be our next. Okay. That'll cover up the Maleficent. Plus, it's a great card having Lilo anyways. You can see the Stitch in there as well, too. But these two here, at least, will probably go on TCG Player. Because we already have our master set of those, so yeah.
I'm looking for hidden Mickeys.
Oh,
or Easter eggs.
Yeah,
like I like the carrot and her belt.
That's pretty good. I like that. All right, what do we got here? We got our rare. We got super rare with Alice, former legendary Alice Growing Girl. We do have that enchanted. I think I said that before, and we have a common foil Ursula Deceiver. I think still a very meta relevant card for this one as well too. So, all right. Lilo is nice. So far, the box is nothing crazy, but we still have more packs to go.
I mean, I'm not calling the Pegasus a win.
Oh, yeah. I think and actually that's a really good point. And getting the card you want, the one that you really enjoy, is always a win. Mm-hmm. So if you enjoy opening packs and you understand that you're likely not going to get value out of it, but you get the card you want, that's awesome. Take that as a win. When you're collecting stuff, pick the things that you want to collect and enjoy that sort of stuff. That's a life advice for the collecting world. You're not going to be able to get everything. And if you are, then you have more money than what I would ever know what to do with, so you're probably not watching this video anyways. Mm-hmm. So. All right. We got rare, super rare, Shenzi. Common foil, Coconut Basket. That's a classic from the first chapter, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm. I believe so.
Yeah. I think just because I've seen it so many times, we opened so much first chapter packs that I've just seen it a lot. There's certain cards I've seen a whole lot.
Nice little hidden Mickey right there on that top coconut. Well, I guess hidden.
It's not really hidden. I mean, it's an Easter egg Mickey. It's not quite hidden.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's always cute. Okay, we are down to our final 4 packs here, with this being number 4 from the last. We got our rare Sisu. We have another rare fill again. That's like 3 fills.
A lot of fills.
That is. Hey, we got a super rare of Ursula Voice Stealer. That's nice. I am for our master set. I assume we probably don't have this card already, so that's always good.
I don't remember our master set.
No, we keep track of it, but we don't have it memorized.
Weird.
That's a weird one.
I don't know if you guys can see that at home, but the pack is like ripped already.
A little bit. It had like those perforated edges or perforated marks through the packs. Looks like that snagged on something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was like pre-ripped.
Yeah. Okay. Got my last pack here. She's trying to get this one open.
Yeah, the rip kind of
messed up how you'd open it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You go ahead. Oh. Strength of oh no, Hercules. Okay, I thought it was Phil again. All right, we got Strength of Raging Fire. Second star to the right. We've seen that in this box already. And Common Mulan. All right. Upside down. This is my last pack. I'm hoping for something crazy like we had with the last pack in box 3.
Enchanted.
Yeah, I'm not expecting something like that, but hey, we got a Cuzco.
Cusco.
Same thing. That's what I said, right? No. 4 dozen eggs. Queen of Hearts. Tuk Tuk. Tuk Tuk. We have the Queen with our rare. We have a legendary Scar. We've had that one, but I'm happy to get a legendary. Can we get a legendary into an epic or an enchanted? Nope, we got a common foil, but a Stitch. Just there, just to say why not. Yep.
Okay.
We love
Here
Stitch.
is my last pack.
All right.
Let's see if I can get it open.
Not going to cover up the Pegasus, but I will put this in a top loader. And put that, we'll put the Nala up. Oh, that just seems wrong to cover the Nala with the Scar. That doesn't seem right.
Oh.
I may have had my rare in there.
Oops.
It's okay. That was my fault. Yep, I did. There we go. All right. First rare. Can we get a legendary? Can we get an epic? Get enchanted? Iconic? Just going to keep naming cards until something happens. All right. Ready? And uncommon foil. All right. To be expected with box 4. Box 1 was good. Box 2 and 3, absolutely ridiculous. This still is nice. So we have, I think we have some meta relevant cards, which is always good. There's value with these 2 cards here, right? The Lilo and Nala. I don't know if Scar is meta relevant, but still we have 3 legendaries, including a legendary foil in here. And then we got our 1 epic. And this is something I still really appreciate about Lorcana. Something I talked about with the things I was hyped about for Fable is having these epic cards. Getting at least 1 in a box, I think, is a big win for Lorcana. It's a big win for collectors. So all in all, super happy with that. Great to have the Pegasus. We got more cards added to our collection, and we still have 4 more boxes to go. A whole new case to open up. So plenty more content. Hopefully we can get the editing done with the conventions, and we appreciate all the support. So check us out here. Check us out on Instagram. And we will see you in the next video. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Bye.